Punky set was definitely a playground.
Oh, I don't know about for you, but for me, the Punky set was better than a playground. I think we got away with a whole lot more on the set than we did at home.
We could con anyone into anything. It was great.
Yeah.
We always had sort of our thing of the week or month,
Who
whether
could
it
we
be
manipulate
double
today?
dutch, jump rope, sticking. We just bet everyone, do you think we can do this for this long? They never thought we could.
They never thought we
why
could.
they didn't learn.
And they always paid very well. Always. Oh, what about the carts? The stealing of the cart episodes.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll never be forgotten on the lot at NBC.
Oh, definitely not. Johnny Carson hated us. Sorry, Johnny. We loved you, though. They used to have these little messenger carts, and of course, we couldn't drive. I was like 7. You were, what, 8?
Oh, no, we thought we could drive. We just legally couldn't drive.
Right. So we used to steal these carts and crash into everything and go probably through every show on the lot through their set.
The funniest part was, though, that our executive producer, David Duclon, was well aware of what we were doing and highly encouraging it.
Yeah. We got away with murder on it.
But it was a good time.
Loved it.
The funniest part was that we worked together 5 days a week, and then we would leave on Fridays together and go to one or another's house, and then
go back to
continue
work on Monday. I honestly didn't know I was working. Did you know you were working? I did.
Not really.
I thought
no, we had a good time.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like work.
I didn't know we got paid. I honestly didn't know we were there to do a job. I thought we were there just to do what we like to do and to see each other, because all we did was mess around and play with each other all day.
Yeah, it was definitely never a thought in our mind that this is a job. But I will say in our defense that when we were on the set, we took things very seriously. We were professionals. We were professionals.
Yeah, we were professionals.
You were.
We were, until they said cut. I think my grandmother basically played herself. She was no different from her character.
Yeah, Susie Garrett was definitely very similar to her character. But George Gaines, I don't think he was entirely like Henry. Henry was a little bit grumpier than he was.
Henry was a lot grumpier than he was.
Yeah.
George was fun.
Yeah, he was so sweet and very thoughtful. He always did nice things for us. I mean, he had to put up with us.
Every
we were a lot of kids, and we had a lot of energy.
And we got on his nerves.
But he never let us know it.
No.
He never let us know it.
He was wonderful to us.
Yeah, the adults were very nice, along with the crew.
The whole crew, from electricians to the writers.
And because we were kids, they all really kept their eye out for us. They always made sure we were safe, that we weren't getting in trouble, even though we always were. But it was harmless trouble.
Right.
Brandon was a really well-behaved dog.
Yeah, Brandon was
we were wilder than he was.
He was as young as I was when we started the show. And he really just grew up with us.
He had to have been younger. He was a little puppy.
Well, I mean, I was a little puppy, too.
Yeah,
but I mean, I was
a
just
puppy at 6 is much older than
But it was my
person.
first thing that I had ever done.
True.
So Brandon and I were really learning together.
Mm-hmm. But Brandon, we didn't necessarily play with him a lot because he had to be, controlled a little bit.
Right.
But we definitely always would interact with him so that he was comfortable with us when we were shooting. And
he ran through the dressing rooms quite a bit.
and
played.
Yeah, I mean, he played with us, but maybe not as much as the average dog.
No.
But it was amazing. We get these scripts on Friday at the end of a week for the next week's episode. And I remember we'd read through them, and I would think, really? Brandon's going to ride a skateboard now?
Well, hello, it was Brandon the Wonder Dog. Did
right.
you forget?
I know. And I would think, does he know how to ride a skateboard? And no, he doesn't. But come Monday,
Brandon
he was riding a skateboard.
Andy Gibb. I have more memories of him than a few of the men I've dated. He was definitely the first love of my life.
Really?
Yes. Had the biggest crush on Andy.
That's new news to me.
And, well, I didn't like
He
boys.
was so nice, though. He was so fun. I was actually kind of surprised that he came into this sitcom that really wasn't his genre of stuff. And he took in and played around and had such a great time. And that was such a fun episode that he did his first one.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the pageant, we were all tap dancing and singing and doing all this kind of stuff. And I think I actually got to sing a song with him.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that was really fun. But, he was even a little bit before our time then. And So I remember us all like listening to the music and trying to like learn about Andy Gibb before he was
And
coming.
being in awe, yeah. Andy took to us off the set too, though, because Andy came to my surprise birthday party.
Oh, that's right.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like that, he did not have to do that. A grown man showed up at the Magic Kingdom and miniature golfed with us all day long.
That's right.
And
yeah.
his father taped everything. I still have the cross he gave me. He gave me a gold cross for my birthday, and I still wear it.
Yeah, he was really great. It was fun. He was fun.
Yeah, he was the first love of my life.
Wow. Soleil never changed.
No, I don't
Soleil
think she's changed
is
at all.
Soleil, and she always will be. She's a free-spirited, warm-hearted.
The only change for me was Soleil and I met during the auditioning process.
Right.
And Soleil was very quiet when we auditioned and very kind of
little shy?
standoffish. Yeah, into herself. And then once they put us in the room alone, we had to do this whole thing during the audition where we played dress up. And as soon as the adults left the room, it was amazing. It was like I had known her my whole life. So she just opened up. That was the only change. Soleil is still the same kid that she was when we were little.
Yeah, she's just the kind of girl that if she wants to wear her pajamas all day, she's going to wear them all day.
Yeah.
And don't ask her because she doesn't understand why you don't understand why she's wearing her pajamas.
She is definitely, like, it took me until I was an adult to become free and to really understand life. I think she understood it and she was free when she was little.
With all the mayhem that came with how big Punky Brewster blew up, I think the fact that she is so free-spirited really helped because it didn't faze her one bit.
Not at
She was
all.
just like, whatever, roll with the punches. This is fun, you know. We all had such a great time, and I think the best part of the whole show was how close of friends we all became.
Yeah.
It's kind of like even if we don't talk to each other every day now, it doesn't matter if I picked up the phone and called, we'd be right back where we started. So
Definitely.
it's kind of nice.
Well, they always called us the Three Musketeers.
Very true.
My Punky memories were like yesterday. You
I
know?
have to agree.
Even though it was 20 years ago, I feel like I should be waking up, going to work, going to see you.
Yeah, sometimes we think, wow, is it really over? You know, it's so vivid.
I still feel 7.
We were at such an impressionable age, and I think the impressions that were made on us were just so positive. We learned so much on that set.
Definitely.
Be it, you know, learning your lines and filming a show every week. I mean, just aside from that, we interacted with so many adults and had so many different types of situations that we had to learn to deal with at such a young age that I think it really molded who we are now.
I know it molded me.
It definitely